What?
Get a little jazzy tonight. I can't hear myself. I want to hear myself. We coming live tonight. We're gonna get our groove on, people. Get our groove on. Are you ready to have a good time with us tonight?
I'm ready to have a good time with us tonight.
Let's get a little jazz going, baby. Welcome to another episode of Buddies, Booze, Banter's Unfiltered Conversations. I am Rick.
I'm Michael.
I'm Alex.
Oh, I'm Brian.
Oh, Brian. Oh, you're still here. Hello.
I got another drink, so I'm happy.
Me too.
Me too. Again, he is a great bartender. There's no doubt about it. So,
Here's
Wait,
that
wait,
person.
very well.
Was that a compliment to me?
They're
God,
few and far between. Take it.
no, it's never few and far between. He just
No,
likes
it's few and far
to
between.
play it like it's few and far between. I mean, that's just bullshit.
How many shows do we have to play back before I get a compliment?
Kiss
all
my
of them?
ass. Kiss my
He
ass.
said, lick my ass.
That's not a compliment.
Well, that's because you led me down that damn road.
No, I did.
Oh, well, whatever. Anyhow, we got some interesting topics to talk about here, and I want to kick one off that I'm just dying to talk about. And it's not politics.
Please die.
Ooh, that's rough.
What
Tough
an
audience
ass.
tonight.
What an
I
ass.
just
Love
agreed
it.
with him. He said he's dying to talk about it, so I just agreed
Yeah.
with him.
Fuck you.
At least you're subtle.
Yeah. Anyhow, I know that we've talked about this in the past release. I have, and really I'm on this kick again. And it is about Taylor Swift. You know, and
Oh, yeah, you're a Swiftie.
I'm a Swiftie.
I
I've seen her in
I am
concert.
definitely becoming a Swiftie, and
Never
not
seen
because I haven't either,
I have.
and I haven't seen the movie.
I have.
What movie?
She actually did a movie based upon the Eras tour,
I did. Yeah, I saw it.
Didn't
and
see
it broke records again at the box office. And the reason
The
I'm
movie
becoming
actually sucked.
well, her Swifties loved it, I'm sure.
No,
I'm sure they do.
Yeah, I mean the concert, but the concert didn't translate to the movie. I'm just saying.
Oh.
Yeah, well, it never really does, anyways.
Makes
it's
sense.
more behind the scene type crap stuff, anyhow.
Right.
But I mean, the reason I'm becoming a Swiftie is for her business sense, and that's kind of like where I'm kind of catapulting.
Only
off
because she has $1 billion.
No, it's because she is actually not generating billions of dollars for herself, but the impact that she has done on the entire world economy because of these shows that are continuing, it's fucking phenomenal. They are anticipating that her actual economic impact is more than 50 countries combined
Really?
in their GDP. 50 countries. Herself, she's anticipated probably to make about 4.2 billion, 4.2 billion, you know, and 85% of the
You
profits.
notice his voice went up when he said that.
Well, yeah, billion. Hello. 85% of the profits that are coming from the actual concert are going to her, meaning into her bank account, which obviously she's being very generous to a lot of her people.
She gave her truckers $100,000.
Oh my God! I mean, I
Last
guarantee
tour,
you
right?
that's
Right.
I guarantee. Well, not just in the U.S., but also the European ones, because the way they're bouncing around. I mean, and obviously it's a little bit tougher when you're in Europe in regards to that side of things.
Right.
But I mean, it's obviously started back in I think the beginning of 2023. And I don't know how many cities and all it did in the United States, but the overall economic impact across these 50 countries that she's going to hit, or whatever countries is $80 billion.
It's a little bit of money.
$80 billion. If you cannot respect that, or in Trump's situation, be fucking scared of that, I mean, the power that this woman has generated. And I mean, I saw the outtake of the concert that she just did, her first concert in London. And I mean, it was great. I mean, you had obviously, Prince William there. He had his kids there. You actually had, Travis there. You had Jason and Kylie Kelsey there. You actually had Tom Cruise there. You had Ashton Kutcher and Milas there. I mean, you had the entire entourage of all celebrities that you could possibly be dancing their fucking asses off.
Cool.
I mean, just crazy dancing their asses off. I mean,
It's like, I don't
to see
care.
the future king, to see my future king dancing up there, shaking like shimmy, shimmy, whatever that song was. I mean, I was just like, yeah, you realize you're on camera, King.
Did you hear what Justin Timberlake said when he got arrested? Speaking of celebrity
Yeah,
musicians.
this is gonna fuck this tour up.
I'm innocent.
No, he goes,
think-
this is going to ruin the tour. And the cop goes, what tour? He
Yeah,
goes,
no,
Big world tour.
The world tour.
the cop literally was too young to even know who Justin Timberlake was.
Yeah.
Which I find
Read
exactly
that.
hilarious.
Oh
but
my
but
God.
the interesting thing about it is, shit, I lost my train of thought.
That's not hard nowadays.
Well, it's been a great show, everybody.
Okay, bye.
All right. This is our best show ever.
It was definitely about Justin Timberlake because it was funny as hell, to be perfectly
All right,
honest.
we're going to keep it good. We're done.
We're just kidding.
I just think it's interesting.
I thought that would have been a good ending.
But I do have a question for
die.
everybody here. I've obviously talked about her anticipated income that she's getting personally, how much the economic $80 billion that she's impacting the world economy, which she literally has kept the United States out of recession because of her concerts. Literally, it is the Wall Street Journal and also Wall Street basically saying she has kept this country out of a recession because of the concerts that she had across here, because literally they're anticipating that it was over $1,200, $1,300 that each individual going to her concert has spent.
$1,300. I didn't spend that much.
Well, it was flights.
You're not the average individual.
It was gasoline. It was
Saw here-
hotels. It
saw
was
here in
merchandise.
Dallas.
Yeah.
The
Didn't buy
merchandise
a shirt.
alone is like $350 million here in
It's
the
just
U.S.
expensive. A Gaga shirt was $40. I said no. Thank
Well, the
you.
interesting thing about it is, though, when you buy a ticket for her, and yes, they're outrageous ticket prices. I mean, and especially
$600,
because you get
$700.
fucked in the nuts on the fees.
and that's
The
the other
Gaga
thing
tickets
about
I bought for two were $84 in fees.
Yeah.
Yes.
And actually, Joe Biden,
ridiculous.
President Biden, actually
still working on
has
that.
been going against them,
Right.
saying, "Hey, lower your fucking fees,
Right.
Because you're gouging the American public." Which I mean, they're gouging us across the board, and
That's
all
why
that.
I won't go to any sporting events now.
But they literally give you this entire
I still do. I
He's
still
lying.
have
He
my
wants to go to
tickets.
women's
you buy them
basketball.
directly through the Stars, so you're good there.
yeah.
That's a difference.
If you
Oh,
buy,
yeah, that is a difference.
If you
Yeah.
bypass Live Nation or Ticketmaster,
Vivid seats,
Vivid.
geek seats.
which are the most gouging, brutal rapers of all,
Yep.
you're okay.
It's well worth it. Like when I was looking at going to the Avalanche for the playoff games, I was going to buy $300 tickets, but then it was going to be another $150, $140 for fees. And I'm like, why am I buying?
Well, there
another
was probably
seat?
already another markup they did on those tickets for $300 too.
Yeah.
So they're making
no,
a
that
shitload.
was- I don't think that was too much of a markup at that point. That was second.
No.
That was first round, second row.
just to be the third party facilitator. It's fucking bullshit.
Right.
You know,
It's
but
insane.
my point being is, like, when you buy one of our tickets, you get a whole gift package when you walk into the door. You get all those, like, whatever those bracelets
little
are,
bracelets that light up,
and they
yep.
have, like, posters and shit like that. I mean, she doesn't just like buy the ticket and hear me sing.
Yeah.
You know, she actually gives you the whole package. I mean, so I think she's definitely doing it right. She's obviously continuing to retain her fan base because of the way she actually approaches it. And again, I said it before, she's not the best in tune singer. We know that.
It's better than the package that Michael gives you. It's just a bag of peanuts.
A bag of nuts.
That was funny.
And they're not warm. And they're not warm.
They are salty.
Did you even get it?
No, he didn't.
No.
But
It's better than the package that Michael gives, which is just a bag of nuts.
I got it.
All right.
Salty
and they're not
nuts.
even warm.
Michael doesn't think it's funny.
He usually protects you.
I thought that was funny. I know.
I know,
What
but
happened?
And to kind of
That's
like,
why I
Is
was like,
Michael in his feelings right now?
I wasn't.
Yeah,
I
he was
wasn't
zoning out.
following-
He was
I mean,
zoning
I wasn't
out.
following because I wasn't expecting
Yeah,
that from him.
nobody
Because he was zoning out.
he was expecting something from me, probably. But to kind of narrow it down even more, just to kind of give you the example, because you know how NFL jumped on her bandwagon as well. You know, why
Right.
not? You know,
Right.
when it was announced that she was dating, you know, Travis and what have you, his jersey sales spiked 400%.
Of course.
So you know he gets a
definitely
percentage
did.
of that, you know,
Right.
I mean, which is great. He's making millions off that shit too. But she also, in that short period, it was like 8 games where she actually was on the screen for 24 seconds combined, generated $331.5 million.
That's crazy.
For the KC Chiefs and NFL.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, you got to give it to the woman. I mean, and I think she's down to earth. I really do.
I mean, I still wouldn't mind being an ex-boyfriend in
I
a song
got-
written about me.
yes.
So.
Now,
You don't
I got a
mind being
question. If
ex-boyfriend.
she was a MAGA, would you still feel the same way?
I would respect her and her ability to generate and make an impact on economics.
She can't possibly
Absolutely.
be, though. She has to be a
But no,
Democrat.
she's not. I mean, she's not. I mean, first of all, she believes in women's rights. You know, when it comes to their actual physical body. I mean, she literally had a outtake in one of her documentaries specifically saying, "I've got to make announcements of this because this is wrong."
Right.
And this is when Roe v. Wade was actually overturned.
Oh, that one.
You know? Yeah. So bottom line is, there's no doubt in my mind that she is not a MAGA. I mean,
Right.
that's the whole thing that Trump's pissed about and scared about is the minute that she turns the switch on and says, "I'm voting for Biden." Oh fuck. Every 18-year-old Swiftie out there who actually can vote now is going to go vote for Biden. That's
Right.
what he's scared of because
I don't think she would come out and say it though.
she did last time.
Oh, did she?
She did.
did last time.
2020.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she
She's
did last
not
time.
going to say it this time.
Oh, no.
I don't know. I mean, if he
There's a lot-
continues to
there's a-
attack her.
There's a lot riding on this.
And the fact of the
Right.
matter, he has come out and said the only reason she's making as much money as she is because of me and the law that I signed in law, what I signed in law, which is bullshit because it was already in law.
Yeah.
But he's taking credit for it. I mean, you don't take credit for what she's accomplished over this last 20 years.
No.
In her career. I mean, bottom line is you're a piece of shit.
yes, he does.
Well, I know he does, but I mean, that's not the point, you know.
Well, no, that's
not the
his
Saying he
point.
shouldn't.
So she's doing 8 shows in London alone, in Wembley. Oh, and that's not just, that's over 2 months. I mean, it's here in June, and then she pops back over in August. They're anticipating, just in the London area, $1.2 billion impact. $1.2 billion.
Wow.
It's less than she makes.
Yes, but still. And they're predicting there's like 848 pounds for each of the actual individuals who are attending the show. The thing that I also found interesting is that and typically it's 90 to about 110,000 individuals who are attending these concerts, and that's breaking records.
Well, that's all the venue will hold.
Well, some venues have actually expanded purposely for her. And unfortunately, they're worse than nosebleed seats.
Oh my God! So,
So
when I went to
she's
saw
got-
the Justin Timberlake, they had like behind the stage
Yeah.
with like a video screen.
Oh,
Why would you
gee,
buy those?
I wouldn't buy those.
I don't know
So
exactly.
Taylor Swift did the exact same.
I don't
crap.
know what it actually she's done, but she's actually gone out of her way to compensate those individuals who got the shitty seats as well.
Yeah, it's stupid.
I
I
mean-
wouldn't have a problem getting tickets for J-Lo concert right now.
Oh, and Missy Elliott.
Well, actually, you would because she canceled.
Yeah, but there's but she still had some that's going on that supposedly you get tickets for $8.
They're canceled. I mean,
$8?
Yeah.
and Michael and I talked about this
She's
earlier.
like, there's like, it's like on TikTok. What was it today? She was in an $18,000 arena. I mean, 18,000 people arena.
Yeah.
And there was only like maybe a quarter of the people were there.
That's it.
That was it.
Wow.
You know,
Sounds like the Jaguars.
And we talked about this a little bit earlier today. And you've got J-Lo, you got the Jonas Brothers. There's, I think, 1 or 2 other stars who've actually, international stars who've actually canceled or postponed their actual tours. I guarantee you it's because of what she's doing, the impact. They're like, we can't fucking compete. This is literally the most profitable and most attended concert series tours ever.
Yeah.
Ever. I mean, so I'm saying kudos to her, to be perfectly honest with you.
But I mean, I think part of it is it's like prices for concerts have just skyrocketed in the last
Everything.
couple of
Yeah.
years.
You're absolutely right,
And
Michael.
it's just like,
But there's
it's
a
one
big
of
but
those
here.
where you have to. If you're a superstar, then yes, you can. And all these people think they're superstars, and they're finding out they're not superstars.
Oh, well,
J-Lo is not a superstar.
well, J-Lo's, she's 53 years old. I mean, I love her, but she's
Okay,
running
J
a
Lo's
course.
ass is a superstar.
That's a zip code.
How is J Lo not a superstar?
No, she
No,
is. She's
but
an
I'm
international
just-
star. But also, have you
but-
heard recently all these, like, the shit that's coming about how difficult she is?
Yeah.
No.
I don't pay
yeah.
attention to any
Oh,
of that.
yeah. It's saying that she's
she
like...
got Mariah
she's
Carey
a bitch.
syndrome?
I don't watch
worse.
or listen to
What?
that.
They're saying it's worse.
Yeah.
I mean,
Really?
you've got, like, from her assistants, from her housekeepers. I mean, you got people coming out of the woodwork now. Whether or not they're true or not, I mean, just jump on the bandwagon, who knows? But, I mean, it's just like, if I believed everything they said, she is one living fucking cunt.
And that's what you hear because it's like what
It's TMZ. It's TMZ.
Ben Affleck is supposed to.
Well, he's just an unhappy motherfucker anyway.
He really is. That's
I
fine.
mean-
It's the same strategy that I have. Once we get big and badass with Buddies, Booze, and Banter, 10, 15 years later, I'll come out of the woodworks and just say what an asshole Rick
I will
was.
always be a nice guy, though.
Is. No.
It's like we don't have to get that big.
Really?
I'll say that now.
All of Michael's fans
You
will be
did
saying
not have
that.
to join us here. I mean, we parted companies way back. You just
Yeah,
then you
technically.
came back. You came back. I mean,
He can't be
that
without
says
you,
something.
Rick.
No,
That
we
says
have a
something.
piece of fan mail right now. Look, I'm reading it right now. This is from Jehovah's, last name, the first name, Witness, okay? It says, why is Rick such an asshole?
That's
I don't
what
know.
Makes, I mean, there's
He
always.
was born that way.
Witness Jehovah's, we got you,
Well,
okay?
I don't think I was born that way. I was actually raised that way in my first couple of years of my life. There's no doubt about it. But I'm going to finish this off real quick because, Michael, you mentioned something about the ticket prices. And, you know, the interesting thing about
He
it is...
listened to something I said. Wow, I'm shocked.
Well, only because I had a better point.
It comes out. It comes
It
out of the
does.
woodwork.
I mean,
Yeah. You know what this motherfucker's doing? He's writing all your little one-liners on his skull. He's going to use them
I don't
against
need
me.
it. I already have my
I thought
own.
you were
I'm
going to say a
good.
sleeve.
I don't care. I don't care. I mean, that's flattering.
I do my own
The
stunts.
best idea is a stolen idea. I mean, I steal shit all
I'm
the
really
time.
good at stealing his idea.
Yeah.
He said something this week. I don't remember what the fuck it was. He like whispered it, and then I said it louder, like as if it was my own joke.
Oh, he
Do you
did. He
remember
texted
what
it.
was?
I don't remember what it was, but I said something and then he texted it because
As if
we
it
were
was
in
my
a group
own.
chat.
Yeah.
And I was like, I should respond with this, and he responds with it.
I would have been like, that's my line, you
No, I'm
motherfucker.
really good at stealing
I
people's.
did say that. I'm like, he just stole my line. That's what I said.
But Michael, to your point about the ticket sale prices, yeah, they're astronomical. They're being gouged. I mean, you got scalpers and you got all
Yep.
these other different sites and all that. The interesting thing about it is the ticket prices here in the United States are far more, even 100% to 150% more than what the ticket prices are in Europe. And you know
Oh,
why?
yeah. Why?
Because the fucking government is controlling them in the European countries.
Mm-hmm.
And why the fuck can't we do the same thing here?
'Cause
I know
everything's a business.
I know it's socialism, but Jesus Christ, you're getting your fucking pockets gouged.
Yeah,
I mean, get over your socialism bullshit stuff. Bottom line is going to contribute to having a
But
better life for
it's
you.
our-
But
I'm
our
still seeing
inflation-
pink. I don't care
But
what
on one
anybody says.
aspect is it does kind of work itself out is because okay, some people are making a fortune or whatever, but there's several people, concert goers, that are canceling their tours because they're not getting the money because it's like people will spend money to
Yeah, but, I
a
mean-
certain degree and then they'll
But-
stop.
But to your point, Michael. I mean, yes, you're right. People are canceling, but there are still a vast millions of people who would still want to see those individuals in concert.
It's because
So,
our inflation here is so stupid.
Right.
it's ridiculous.
We're like Zimbabwe almost.
It's actually false inflation. It's bullshit. I mean, it's really not inflation. It's being pushed by large corporations just to make more
But
billions of
that's
dollars
how
for
it's
themselves.
been
I get that, Michael.
forever.
I get that. My point is, that it doesn't have to fucking be that way, and it
But
shouldn't be that way.
It is that way. And
Don't tell me to get over it, dude.
He'll get on it.
I mean, bottom line, people, stop getting fucked by the corporations and the CEOs.
Then don't go.
No, we're going.
Don't buy the tickets.
No, we're going.
No,
We're going.
We're going.
We're still
It's
going.
like
You can't have your cake and eat it too.
Actually,
but
I don't
but
like that remark. I think if you bake your own cake, you should be able to eat it. I'm just saying.
well, it depends on what you're baking in it.
But I'm just saying, if you've got a good product and and a good following, people will do it. If otherwise, these people that are the wannabes, they're not going to because it's like I mean,
Yeah, but I mean, you're talking about these artists who weren't wannabes at one point in time. They became irrelevant over time, which happens. I get that. But doesn't mean that there's still not an audience of millions of people who will still want to see them. If we could control the ticket prices and everybody continues to be able to see the individuals they admire and inspire to, why not?
Because I don't think they set the price. I think it's the venue.
I've been
that
going to
sets it.
concerts for a long
Live
period of
Nation.
time.
Live Nation is a. And
I hear you,
shouldn't say,
Michael.
I shouldn't say this because I do
I hear
use
you.
their venues.
I see you.
Live Nation is raping the American population.
Well,
They are
and
also raping the artists.
I see you, Michael.
I see you too.
Michael, you're seen. You're heard.
You okay?
I don't think Rick hears himself. That's the problem.
No, we don't.
No, he doesn't. He just listened to himself, and he's got.
I heard you, Michael. I was on your bandwagon. I mean, you're right. Ticket prices suck.
Turn the page.
Turn the fucking page.
Oh my God. Okay.
And he still wants you on here, but he won't let you talk.
Oh, no. He does talk.
No,
I mean, trust me.
Replace me. I could care less. I'll take my million fan club members, and y'all will just go down the.
I
tube.
can't wait to see that million people fan club. Anyhow, bottom line is I admire Taylor
have
Swift
tickets.
for her economic value, and I am now a Swiftie. And just for the energy level that I'm seeing, obviously on TikToks and YouTubes, I would go to her concert just to see it. Just to experience it. I won't pay the fucking prices. So anybody out there who wants to give me a ticket free, thank you.
I don't think Michael's fans will.
Well,
no, they won't.
I mean, it's like if she would go to the American Airlines Center, then I'd see her because I think I saw her once before because she came here before I think at the American Airlines Center. But now she goes to Jerry World,
Yeah.
where
Well,
it's
it
like
makes sense.
80,000
Oh, they push it to 90, I guarantee you.
or 90 or whatever, and it's just like I don't like going and seeing a concert there.
Well, it's not fun. I mean, unless you have like fantastic seats in that particular.
I mean,
it's
now
not.
they got
They're
the
all
big screen.
Sorry.
Is that good?
What? Sorry, hold on. Yeah.
We
Thanks,
heard
Alex.
that. We already heard that.
What else is new? He does that every time, huh?
Sorry.
So they have the
It's
big
on a lot of
they have the
episodes.
big screens there, so it's like you're watching it on TV.
But, that's
you're
not
there
fun.
live.
I can watch it on TV
And it's
at
like
home.
I've seen Garth Brooks at Jerry World.
Yeah, I saw
I've
it with
seen
you.
Beyonce.
Watch it
and it's
on
like, okay,
HBO
they were
later.
great concerts, but then it's just like
It's not intimate
I'm
enough.
used to going to the American Airlines Center, where then it's like my garage is right across the street.
I'm not bougie at all.
I go in there.
My
I'm up there on
bartender
the
has my
lounge level.
drinks.
I got my
I
bartender.
have an usher.
And then it's just like I have
I
my
have season
drinks,
tickets.
go there.
I have season
and then
tickets.
it's like when the concert's over, I go back, get to my car, and then I'm home within 20 minutes.
I have tickets.
I go to Jerry World. It's
Brian,
stuck
what's
in
your most
Hollywood.
memorable concert you and I went to? Mine's Linkin Park.
Is that in Chicago?
We went to see Linkin Park together.
I thought we did. Yeah. If
That's
not
a good
Linkin
question.
Park.
It was
Probably
probably,
Papa
let's,
Roach.
Let's
Papa
ask
Roach
you-
also, yeah.
Without him, what was overall? What was the best concert you ever went individually? Period.
I
With
think
me.
it was probably my very first concert ever, and I saw Cypress Hill, someone else, and Linkin Park.
Cool. What about you, Alex?
Wait, where's
Mine
Linkin
was,
Park?
Huh?
Where's Linkin Park?
No, they're the band.
Oh, that's the band.
Did you ask first concert?
I thought it was like the
I know,
park.
place. You thought it was a
Linkin
place.
Park.
Yes, first
I thought it was
concert.
like, is it that Chicago?
Very first concert.
First concert was garbage.
No, what was the very first one that you loved?
Oh, it was the Summer Sanitarium tour
Oh,
at
03.
the old stadium.
When
Texas
we went,
Stadium.
yeah,
Yep.
that was a damn
What
good
about you,
one
Michael?
too.
It was
First-
Metallica,
Limp Bizkit.
Limp Bizkit.
Oh,
Linkin
so it
Park.
was like
Oh yeah, it was.
It was
Linkin
like
Park.
back in the day. It was
Yeah.
like a lot of
6
like
or 7
5
bands.
headliners, not like one and a bunch of
Yeah.
shitty bands.
That was like 03, and we spent $125 on the ticket, and I'm like, this
That's
is
huge.
the most expensive ticket
Yeah.
I'm ever going
Ever.
to spend on.
Wow.
this was
well
when
worth it.
Kid Rock too, right?
No,
I
I
saw
don't think
him.
Kid Rock. Was, he might have been,
I've seen Kid Rock.
but it was we
This
had,
is when he had the middle finger. Like
We were in the pit, and it was like
I used to be
130
a Kid Rock
degrees.
fan. I'm not anymore.
You still love Kid Rock?
Oh no, I don't. That fucker and Trump fan.
My first concert was
No,
Boston.
no. What is the very first concert that you absolutely loved? Because I mean, my first concert with the Go-Go's, but I mean, I had a dramatic experience about that, and I won't go into it.
Wake up before you go.
that's the Go-Go's.
No, that's not the
Oh.
Go-Go's. But
But I saw Belinda Carlisle. She had that pencil skirt on.
I mean, you're
like,
talking about the first
I'm all
one
in.
that I can think of
that
I
you like
loved.
really loved and you remember.
George Michaels was up there.
That's
God, I wish
yeah.
I'd seen him in concert.
I think
I-
I've
I
seen it.
met him, but I
It's
never saw him
like-
in
Dude,
concert.
Did we
would've
see,
been
were
awesome.
you there? I think I seen a George Michael cover.
It was
I
in,
never-
it,
that
when
wasn't
I
me.
saw him was it
Solid.
It was in Texas.
That was your other boyfriend.
Stadium. I think it was in Texas Stadium.
Yeah.
Back
I mean,
in
I met
the-
him. I never saw him in concert. I mean, you know,
Late
I
80s?
wasn't buddies with him. But I mean, I met him in London, but
yeah, okay.
no, I wasn't. Trust me. I mean, I met him in Stringfellows, which is an underground club that we go after hours there. But
If you talk to me about a concert that I've seen her multiple times and I'll see her again, share. Oh, and it's like I want to see her again. So she's going to
I would.
perform somewhere.
I'd see her.
So-
and if she goes to Vegas,
Bitch is getting
oh,
old,
I would see her in concert too. Now, to be honest with you, I would definitely see her in concert.
It's like I don't care. She knows how to perform, and she knows how to make
Well,
these
she's
bitches
staying. I mean, there's
put in their place. She does not like Madonna, which I'm good with that because I don't like Madonna either.
not anymore. I mean,
She
not
used
with
to
her
be
gold
fine.
teeth. What's up with
What's the matter?
her fucking gold
She
teeth?
wouldn't sign your forehead or what?
No, Madonna. Wait, she
Have you
wouldn't sign
seen
my
her
shirt.
ass
Madonna.
now? No. Have you seen her ass implants?
Madonna's?
Who?
Oh my god, it looks like a fucking I don't know. I mean, literally, Jennifer, when she went to the concert up in Boston, she's like, yeah, that was the first thing that her and her cousin said. What's up with her fucking ass? I mean, the silhouette did not do her justice.
Now, how late did she come on stage?
Oh, she was like an hour and a half,
Is
2
that
hours
it?
late.
Okay.
Well, actually, you should see even when it's covered, it's even
Okay.
worse.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
Looks
mean,
like one of those fake seats you
Madonna-
sit
Oh,
in
it's like
with the
Madonna-
butt.
all fake.
Madonna was always one of those my bucket list, and I was going to see her. This was like about
she
8
canceled
years
on us
ago.
3 times.
She canceled.
She cancels on herself.
The day. It was either the day before. I think it was the day before, the day of the concert.
And then you got to get refunds. It's like, oh fuck.
And
me.
so then, I mean, and but
You gotta pay me the
but
fees?
and it's like,
can
okay,
I charge them a fee to give me a refund?
that happens. But
Only
what
if-
happened was because it's like I got tickets for the first day, and then tickets went so well, she added the next day, and then ultimately when it came the day of the concert, I think it was the day of the concert she canceled, and then
All of them?
no, just the first
Just
day.
the first one.
and then it's like she said she was sick. She'd played a couple of days. She was sick or whatever. So then basically all that stuff is ultimately what I found out was the ticket sales for the second concert did not go well.
Oh, okay.
And so she had to cancel one. So she basically said, I'm going to play sick. And so then ultimately she got sick. She did it for the first one. So making people that have to force to buy for the second one. And then it's like it was supposed to start like at about 8. She didn't come on until like about 10:30, 9 o'clock.
I don't get that about these people.
For her.
I mean, we paid thousands of dollars to see you. Why the fuck
And
did
it's
you come
like-
on time?
But she's still
Lady Gaga was
she's-
2.5 hours late. Not to this show that I just saw. In her big show.
But
But
when we
that's
saw her,
not the
she
norm.
wasn't late.
That's not the dorm. She's
Actually,
not,
well, she wasn't late before.
no, she's not. I mean, if a 30-minute time is not within what you think it's supposed to is not.
Well, there's technical
late.
issues.
Yeah, it's
and
like
stuff
going
like
to
that.
the doctor.
But it's just like if you talk about 2 or 3 hours,
I would've
and
been
it's
up and
Yeah,
leaving.
that's it's like when you went to
and
the
it's
I would've fucking
gynecologist,
walked
Brian.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And it's
exactly.
like
The
the
gyno,
gyno,
right?
well,
Well,
yeah,
there's
took
been
forever.
there's been people in New York who were suing her because they
Yeah.
walked out. It's like it's on a Sunday night. I got to work tomorrow.
Yeah, right.
And
Yeah,
I'm
true.
paying a babysitter, and so it's like they have to pay like 3 more hours for a babysitter.
Well, the
or something like
babysitter
that.
who's actually a high school student can't stay
and
because
they
have
make
school.
a crap ton of money babysitting
Yeah.
now,
Yeah.
so it's expensive.
No, I know, but it's like
Are you done?
Madonna is one of those ones where it's just like I don't care.
He's
to
milking
see
it
her
because this
again.
is all the time you've given. No,
Are you
keep going,
done?
keep going. No, keep
Don't
going.
stop, Michael,
Don't stop.
don't
Don't stop.
stop.
You don't. Yeah, keep going. Keep going.
Well, I haven't said which of my best concert.
Oh
I've ever
my
been.
We
God.
don't care. So we
Yeah,
haven't
we're past
asked.
that now. We're past
It's a
that.
good story.
It's probably Adele.
All right, new topic.
Nope.
New topic.
Nope. I think you're all going to be surprised on who actually it was not only what
Boy
I
George.
consider the best, but I haven't seen him concert. You know, the best, but also very interesting. And actually, it was a very small venue in Brixton, London. And
He's just dragging.
He
this
sure does.
on.
He ran
It's
out of things
just
to talk
tell us
about.
the name,
Yeah.
and then you can talk about. Ooh.
And this is the short part, the short story. That's the funny part.
Run DMC.
You were so white.
Who the hell cares?
Back in
white.
back in 1989, I actually watched them down in Brixton, London. And the interesting thing about it is, I did not want to go. To be honest with you, the girl that I was dating at the time did want to go, and she was from Sweden. I mean, and when you know Sweden girls, they're about as white as they come, with like the whitest hair all.
Brian and I met some girl from Holland.
I love Netherlands.
She was
girls.
cute.
They're-
You remember
Oh,
who?
she
You
was
know who I'm talking
gorgeous.
about?
She was gorgeous.
Brian literally was
Absolutely
like, "Can
gorgeous.
you please stop staring at her titties?" So her boyfriend's gonna fucking hit
Well,
us.
she wanted to go, which
Wouldn't
is
worry
fine.
about that part.
Which is fine. I was like, okay, whatever. And I'm not even thinking in my head. It's like, shit, what am I getting myself into? We get down there, and we literally are the only white people there. And this is like, you
You're
know,
white.
This
He's
is
clear.
like
see-through.
He's clear. There's white people, then there's clear people.
This is literally, Run DMC obviously became a little bit more in the mid 80s, but they were really popular as they were getting towards the late 80s.
Yep.
But again, this venue is probably no bigger than maybe one of the clubs down in Deep Ellum. Not big at all.
Like
and there was,
the,
there was
Bomb
no,
Factory.
there was no sitting. It was all standing room only, and there was actually a rail.
It's like when we
literally,
saw Papa Roach.
Yep, that's how we saw them.
literally a rail that just kept
He's
you
like,
from
you
the stage.
interrupted me.
Yeah, he
And we
almost
got in
lost his
there,
train
and
of
I was
thought.
as soon as I walked in, I was like, "Oh fuck!"
Yeah.
Now, if anybody understands Brixton back in the day, and it was obviously real bougie at this time now, but it was a lot of Jamaicans, and they had actually migrated over from Jamaica, and there was a lot of crime and violence and shit like that. And white people just didn't go into that neighborhood.
I would have felt at home.
Yeah. Wow. I didn't. Trust me. No. I mean, and I'm very comfortable around and the ethnicities and the things that's where I was not comfortable there. We were protected the entire time. They pushed us all the way to the front to watch the concert as the only white people in there. And
Well,
let me
yeah,
tell you-
because they
they
wanted to
wanted
laugh
to
their
show-
asses off.
well, no, they could have
They
chucked
wanted
us
to
out.
show white people come to this concert.
Well, trust me, there's. I mean, I'm
They could video it,
I'm
they
super
would've.
white, but I mean, and she was whiter than me, but
That's at the end of the
We were
story.
the-
I mean,
Whiter?
it's
we
not
were the
but.
only-
Did you say
ones.
whiter or white?
whiter.
Sure.
Okay.
We were the only two white people in the entire
whiter.
arena. So-
Whiter.
but I will say, if you have not seen Run DMC, which you can no longer see them,
You never will.
you will never see them.
So-
but
so
they
good talk.
are
Good
great.
talk. Yeah, he's like, if you can see them,
It
but
was,
you can't.
it was a great concert. I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm not a
Trick it,
huge
trick it,
hip hop
trick it,
person,
trick it.
but I mean, I think it was the environment. I think it was the people around us protecting us. It was a great experience.
And you shit in your pants, so
At first, I did.
yeah.
Afterwards, I was fine. Once I knew that my ass was good.
Well, and then it's like another concert because I just.
Oh, we're back to Michael.
Well, yeah, of course. If it's not about you, then
Wait,
it's
hold
gotta
on,
be
Michael.
about
Okay,
me.
there you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
All right.
The time's up.
Oh,
But
It's a good ending
I'm
point.
kind of going through my house, kind of going through drawers and all this boxes and all this other stuff. Is this last week I just saw Barbara Streisand. I saw her.
Oh my God, he's so gay.
I saw her at a concert at the Barclays Center, and I just came across the program that I had.
You
Oh,
just
that
saw
must have been
her?
really good.
That's fucking
Well,
ancient.
no, I saw her, and it was like 2010 or whatever. Mm-hmm. The Barclays Center, but it's like I had it in her program in a box, and then I'm going through boxes, and so I saw the program last week that just reminded me of the concert that I went because she was on my bucket list. I'd always wanted to see her in concert.
I never want to see her. I mean, she's a nice person. I just don't want to see her. Does nothing for me. I mean, hey, it's okay.
I'd go see Dolly Parton.
I'd see her in a fucking flat second.
I've seen her.
Flat second?
Flat
it ain't
fucking
a flat second.
Oh, there ain't nothing flat about her. But
No. Especially in the Cowboys cheerleader outfit.
She was. I mean, well, if
I
you
mean,
went to the
at
Cowboy game,
74
Thanksgiving,
years
you would see-
old.
Yeah.
I mean, that woman is just rocking it.
She sure is.
I don't care what surgery she's had.
I know. All in.
All in.
All in. Well, again,
Well, speaking of Dolly Parton, my brother and sister-in-law and their
Oh,
kids
yeah.
or whatever
Good point,
are
good
in
point.
Pigeon Forge, Tennessee right now.
Ooh, I've been out there.
They're going to be there for a week, and Pigeon Forge.
Wow.
The reason why I mentioned that is because Dollywood is there,
Dollywood,
and they're
yep.
going to go.
Yeah,
They're going to go
Dollywood,
to
yeah.
go to Dollywood for a day.
That's perfect. They'll have so much fun. I've never been there, but I want to.
I haven't either. And she keeps adding millions of dollars to the actual everything about it. And now supposedly she's going to open another theme park, which, I mean,
She
what
does it
she's
good.
generating for Tennessee, especially for the book clubs that she does for all the poor students. I mean, it's just the woman is literally a walk. I mean, if the Pope doesn't make her a fucking saint, I don't know what's happened there. I mean,
Another
seriously.
Mother Teresa.
Something.
Mother Dolly.
I mean, and she's just so down to earth. I gotta love her though.
She is.
But all this episode was all about concerts. I love
cool.
it. I love it. You know,
Except that's
so
what
Nothing
happens
else?
with T Swift.
no, we're at 30 minutes. We're done.
All right, cool.
We're done.
Wow, this is 2 in a row.
We're wrapping this sucker up. We're wrapping this sucker up. You know, but anyways, guys,
know
thanks
he's
for
not
joining
tired
us for
of
another
talking.
episode of Buddies, Booze, and Banters Unfiltered Conversations. I'm Rick.
I'm Michael.
I'm Alex.
I'm Brian.
Till next time.
All right.
Remix.
Remix.
Never, ever, ever,